are the only one that you need to impress. Please remember that, my good friend. I hope you enjoyed the grit score exercise that we did in the last video. We have to be gritty in all the things that we do, especially now during this lockdown period. I know that it seems that the world has stopped suddenly. The world has stopped turning. And it seems also like that our anxiety is telling us, where are we now? I understand where you're coming from. That's also what I'm feeling right now. I know that there's anxiety. I know that there's fear. But you know what? In this situation, a month after the lockdown, we have to pick ourselves up. Everything will be okay. Just trust the process. Just trust the grand plan. Going back to being gritty, one of the things that I shared with you in that specific vlog is that one of the things that we can do to improve it is for us to develop a growth mindset. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So let's play this. Hi, good morning. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Our topic for today is all about growth mindset. What is growth mindset? A growth mindset is simply the belief that our basic abilities can be developed and improved through dedication and hard work. It's not so much that this belief is some kind of magic. It's just that without growth mindset, we don't exert the required effort and so we remain stuck. But with growth mindset, we can break through the stuckness and we can achieve the results that we desire, whether that be at work or in our relationships or in other aspects of our life. This is my question for you. Do you have this growth mindset? And here's another question for you. Do you believe that you were born and raised with a fixed set of skills and abilities, such as your IQ, that you had from birth and will stay with you your entire life? Or do you believe that your ideas and beliefs are ever evolving, that you can learn new skills if you work at it, and that your wisdom and intelligence grows with each new experience? If you said yes to the first question, then you have what is referred to as a fixed mindset. On the other hand, if you said yes to the second question, then you might probably have what is called the growth mindset. Don't worry if you currently have more of a fixed mindset, because you can develop that growth mindset. Why does growth mindset matter? Why does it matter? If you have a fixed mindset, you may shy away from challenges because we do not want to feel embarrassed or humiliated in front of others. Who does, right? But this can be problematic because our fear of making mistakes can lead us to avoid challenges and new experiences which would help us grow, improve ourselves in important ways, and create the life that we desire. On the other hand, if we have growth mindset, we enjoy challenges despite all the risks, usually because we value learning and growth more than others, thinking we know what we're doing. And because we're always trying new things, we often don't know what we're doing. Still, those of us with a growth mindset often build new skills more easily because we believe we can, and so we really work at it. Remember this, my friend. Developing a growth mindset in you could contribute to a fuller, more meaningful life, because the range of experiences that such a life encompasses will be considerably broader. And now let's talk about the key differences between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. Let's look at effort. When faced with hard work, the fixed mindset person may recruit others to do the hardest parts, spending as little effort as possible, while the growth mindset person believes that good outcomes often require exertion. Effort is just a part of the process. In order to master a new task, one usually needs to apply energy, whether mental, physical, or simply by using repetition over time. How about in terms of looking at challenge? A fixed mindset person shies away from challenges, possibly from fear of failure, and may go into hiding as a way to avoid responsibilities. In contrast, the growth mindset person finds challenges to be exciting and engaging, knowing that they will learn something valuable from their experiences. They stick to it, mastering the challenge, and they are able to move on to ever greater accomplishments. How about in terms of looking at mistakes and feedback? The fixed mindset person hates making mistakes because it's embarrassing. They may blame or be defensive and criticized. Meanwhile, a growth mindset person will see the mistakes as a lesson to learn from and will be less likely to take criticism personally. We know that being open to criticism will improve one's ability to do better next time, which is another reason why a growth mindset can lead you to success. Now that we know the difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset, I am now going to share with you the 12 things that you can do to improve or to develop your growth mindset. I know that you may be thinking that it will be a difficult task, that it will be a hard task in terms of changing from one mindset to another, because it's really a huge task. But what you can do is actually take baby steps. And I know somewhere down the road, you'll definitely develop that growth mindset. Number 1, acknowledge and embrace imperfections in self and others, because that is the spice that makes us individuals. We all have our flaws, peculiarities, and weirdness, our imperfections. Like the small black mole in Marilyn Monroe's face, our imperfections make us unique. Number 2, face your challenges courageously. If you find yourself terrified in the face of a serious challenge, stop and reframe the situation in your mind. Consider your challenge as an opportunity, slightly shifting your perspective to make it easier for you to engage. Each challenge or opportunity invites us to a new experience, which is a new adventure, which is a new learning for all of us. Why don't you try different tactics to coach yourself about how to explore a new path, or how to develop a new skill, or how to interact with a new group of people, or to navigate through new circumstances? As an adventure, fear is an acceptable feeling. You press forward anyway because it's exciting and new, right? If you take this same attitude with a crisis at work or whatever its challenge, you can discover abilities you didn't know you even possessed. Number 3, pay attention to your words and thoughts. Start to pay attention to the words you speak and even the words in your mind. If you keep on saying you're poor, then you're gonna be poor. If you keep on saying that you're gonna be better, then you're gonna be better. So watch yourself. Listen to what you are saying and what you are thinking. Censor yourself and become your own guide. Replace negative thoughts with positive ones for you to build or develop a growth mindset. Replace judgment with acceptance, hate with compassion. If you are disrespecting yourself or lowering your ethical standards, the outcome of your decisions and their consequences will reflect that. Intend to think higher thoughts and hold yourself to it. Number 4, stop seeking approval from others. Approval from others can often prevent a growth mindset. Cultivate self-acceptance and self-approval. Learn to trust yourself. At the end of the day, you will be the only person who will always be there for you, and you are the only one that you need to impress. Please remember that, my good friend. Number 5, take a step deeper into authenticity. Pretending to be someone who you are not is actually disrespecting who you really are. It makes you fake, it makes you plastic, it makes you a fake person. It diminishes what you have to offer. Becoming truly authentic is a process that takes time and a lot of inner work. Once you do, you're likely to be more driven to pursue your true goals, which puts you in a growth mindset. Number 6, cultivate a sense of purpose. Does your life feel like it is purpose-driven? If yes, define for yourself what that purpose encompasses. If you are drawing a blank, ask that your life's purpose become clear to you. Meditate or contemplate on purpose and see what tidbits come through until you feel like you know the essence of your purpose, or perhaps part of it. Then pursue it. That's what it will help you build a growth mindset. Number 7, redefine genius. We all have strengths and weaknesses. Explore and appreciate your strength and work to improve your weaknesses. This effort can help you build a growth mindset. Number 8, turn criticism around until you find its gift. The purpose of criticism is to make things better. Someone else can see what you are doing from a slightly different perspective than you and may have some valuable suggestions for you. If you open up to hearing suggestions, you can more easily develop your growth mindset. Number 9, value the process over the end result. Always, always, always remember that it's the journey that matters, not the destination. Number 10, learn from the mistakes of others. If you can learn the mistakes of others, then you may be able to make fewer mistakes. This can sometimes calm the fear of trying new things, a key aspect of building a growth mindset. Number 11, be realistic. It takes time, and sometimes it takes a lot of time for you to learn a new skill, like learning a new language or learning to play an instrument or learning to become a good lawyer. Keeping this in mind can help with the growth mindset. And number 12, own your attitude. If you value having a growth mindset, then take the time and make the effort to develop it. Persist and opportunities will come. Cultivate resilience along the way. You are remolding your mind. You are reprogramming your mind. And that is a cool thing. Those are the 12 things that we can do to develop growth mindset. Let's have a quick summary. Growth mindset means one embraces challenges, persists in the face of setbacks, takes responsibility for their words and actions, and acknowledges that effort is the path toward mastery. It is basically the reason why practice makes perfect. By choosing to make the extra effort to build a growth mindset, you can make your mental processes to work for you, resulting in a greater likelihood that you get the results you are looking for and live the life you want to live. And that's all it for today. I hope you learned something. If you have any reactions or suggestions, you can leave your comments down below. Stay safe, happy, and healthy. Thank you for listening.